In a world already overflowing with breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, one new revelation just made everyone stop in their tracks. Google DeepMind's latest update to Project Astra may have just broken the rules of physics as we know them. Not because it's rewriting the laws of the universe, at least not yet, but because it's beginning to understand them, in real time, like a human would. The implications? Absolutely mind-bending. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of cutting-edge science and AI. Today's story is one you'll probably want to hear twice. We're talking about Google's new AI, Astra, which is no longer just a digital assistant or a language model. It's something far more profound. It's reasoning, it's perceiving, and in some experimental cases, it's outperforming human cognition in real-time dynamic environments. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is now. Stick with us because over the next few minutes, we're going to explore how Astra is reprogramming what we thought was possible for machines. From mimicking human sight and sound processing to solving real-world problems as they happen, Astra might just be the most powerful AI yet. And here's a wild thought. It could soon surpass our ability to comprehend the very systems we built it to understand. Before we go any deeper, if you're fascinated by artificial intelligence, breakthroughs in tech, and where the future is headed, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video. It helps this channel grow, and more importantly, it helps more people discover just how close we are to a new era of intelligence. All right, let's dig in. So what exactly is Project Astra? Developed by Google DeepMind, Project Astra represents the next step in the evolution of artificial intelligence. It's not just another chatbot or code-generating model. It's designed to think in real time. That means observing, interpreting, responding, and adapting, just like you or me. Except it can do it faster, with less error, and with an ability to draw from a memory that spans practically all recorded knowledge. The secret sauce here? Multimodal understanding and continuous reasoning. Astra can see through a camera, hear through a microphone, and instantly interpret what it's sensing. During a recent demonstration, engineers showed Astra navigating a complex workspace. It could identify objects, remember their locations, understand verbal instructions, and reason about what to do next, all without pre-written code for each action. In other words, it wasn't just reacting, it was thinking. This is more than just impressive engineering. This is foundational. Because if a machine can continuously interpret and reason with its environment, then it's no longer just performing tasks, it's participating in the world. And here's where the physics-breaking part comes in. We've always believed that understanding physics, especially in real time, requires a deep intuitive model of how the world works. That's what humans have. You toss a ball, and even without calculating Newtonian equations, your brain instantly knows where it'll land. This is called intuitive physics. And now, Astra has it too. That's right. Astra has demonstrated the ability to predict trajectories, infer cause and effect, and adjust its behavior dynamically as conditions change. Not by being pre-programmed to do so, but by developing a functional understanding of the world. That's the closest we've ever come to machine intuition. Even crazier, it can explain its reasoning while doing all this. Imagine asking a robot why it picked up a certain object first, and it responds, because that item was blocking the drawer containing the tool you asked for. That's not just intelligence. That's awareness of context, memory of sequence, and goal-driven planning. It's artificial consciousness creeping ever closer. At this point, many experts in the field have started to ask, what happens when AI becomes not just a tool, but a collaborator? Astra might be the first true example of that future. To build Astra, DeepMind combined several complex systems. First, they developed a transformer-based architecture that could process visual, auditory, and text-based inputs simultaneously. Then they layered in continuous learning, a feedback loop that lets Astra learn from its own experiences, not just static data. Finally, they added an ability to reference past knowledge and context, meaning Astra doesn't just recall facts, it understands their relevance in the moment. Here's a jaw-dropper. During testing, Astra was shown a physics puzzle involving a Rube Goldberg-like machine, a contraption of ramps, levers, and moving parts. With zero prior exposure to the specific setup, Astra was able to predict what would happen next with astonishing accuracy. It didn't need time to analyze every piece individually. It saw the whole system and understood the flow, something even physics students sometimes struggle to do. So what does this mean for us? In the short term, it means smarter assistants, more capable robots, and AI that can actually help solve real-world problems. Whether it's navigating unknown terrain in space exploration, assisting in complex surgeries, or optimizing logistics in disaster relief operations. In the long term, we could be looking at the birth of synthetic general intelligence, that elusive milestone where machines match and perhaps surpass human-level understanding across domains. Now, of course, there are concerns. The more powerful AI becomes, the more critical it is to ensure its alignment with human values. Researchers at DeepMind have emphasized that Astra is still under close supervision, and the focus is on safety and controllability. But let's be real. Once you give a machine the ability to reason in real time, the conversation changes permanently. This technology forces us to rethink what it means to be intelligent, to be aware, and to be human. Because when machines can perceive the world the way we do, act on that perception, and explain their thought process, then intelligence is no longer a uniquely human trait. It's a shared capability. Think about that for a moment. We're entering an era where intelligence is a platform, not a species. And Astra is leading that charge. Now here's something to watch closely. Google hasn't revealed everything about Astra. There's speculation that behind closed doors, Astra may be doing even more advanced tasks, simulating physics systems for research, aiding in real-time scientific experiments, even offering hypotheses to complex problems in quantum mechanics and cosmology. We don't know for sure. But if what they've shown us is just the tip of the iceberg, then the full picture could be game-changing. Let's not forget the strategic importance here either. With companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Meta all racing toward general intelligence, Astra could be Google's ace, a way to redefine what AI can be before anyone else gets there. It's not about faster chatbots anymore. It's about who controls the mind that can think through the world. So the next time you hear someone say AI is just hype, point them to Astra, a machine that reasons, predicts, adapts, explains, and maybe, just maybe, breaks the rules of what machines were supposed to be capable of. And if you've made it this far, thank you. You're the kind of viewer this channel is made for. If this content got your mind racing and your imagination running, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. Because trust me, Astra is just the beginning.